guys. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango, bingo and a bango. Oh, I forgot to change my screen. It's all right. And my thing's there. All right. All right, guys. I was gonna have my old screen. Well, I tell you what. Forgot to do that. That's okay. Nope, it's blocking too much. All right, so give me just a moment. Un momento. 1 moment. Disappear like a ghost. Disappear like a ghost. All right, so we're going to be looking at a Bitcoin, and of course, we'll be looking at other coins as well. Let's see if we can bring this back up. In 3, 2, 1, it's like magic. It's like magic. All right, guys, here we go. First, I do like looking at the crypto bubbles. So let's go and look at the crypto bubbles. I'm kind of all over the place today. And it's quite all right. Ripped. Oh, so I was getting this dumb DNS error message or whatever, because I'm trying to, just click on different sites, crypto bubbles. And it said, well, one of the solutions is to go ahead and clear your cache, clear your just browser history, everything. I said, all right, fine. I hate doing it because then I got to log into everything again. And so I did that, and I tried to go to the certain sites I'm trying to go to, and it still doesn't let me get to it. So it says that I have to reset my router. Oh, you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Get out of here, camera. Get out of here. See, my camera's on. It's saying, nope, no luck. All right, whatever. Whatever with your face, whatever. We do this without a camera. We don't need no camera. We don't need no stinking camera. We can do this without that. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's go and get started. We're looking at the crypto bubbles. I tell you what, I can turn off these bright lights that are blinding my face, blinding my eyeballs. There. Oh man, that's so much better. My eyeballs are saved now. Okay, so looking at crypto bubbles, we are seeing a whole bunch of stuff here. And we're gonna get to the chat in just a moment, guys. See y'all are chatting it up. I love it. Of course, definitely smash the like. Looking at the crypto bubbles, this is on the daily time frame. The daily time frame, we do have XCN down 32%, but not to worry, what goes up will come down. We were talking about this coin, possibly a very high chance of it coming down before it continues up. And we believe we talked about that one yesterday. I also made a video on that yesterday as well. Fart coin down 24.4%. And most of these are just, man, they're hurting right now. Why are they hurting? Are they hurting on the 1 hour? Sure enough. Why? Well, let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin for the answer. This is why. And I think I'm still in my shorts. I just took profit, but I think I'm in my shorts still. Let me just double check. Yeah. And I moved my stop loss, so I'll probably get stopped out pretty soon. But in reference to this is on the 1 hour time frame. Let me clear up all this junk. Y'all do not deserve to see all of this just mumbo jumbo. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, y'all deserve much better than this. Get out of here. All these drawings. Go for this. This. Delete. And then also this and this. All right. So let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is doing what it always does. It just messes with everybody. Now, if you know how to read this, then it makes it a little bit easier. Yesterday, we were talking about Bitcoin, where it was in this range, where we had this high, this low. Then it came up here again, and then here on yesterday's live stream, I mean, it's not looking good. It's looking kind of weak. Yes, we do have higher lows, but we can't break this. Like, we need to break this and then gain support on it in order for it to continue, being bullish, or at least looking bullish. And sure enough, it came down, broke this level, continue coming down. It did have a really nice bounce. This is on the 1 hour time frame. Let me make sure to put this on so y'all can see it as well. We had this really nice bounce, and then this is where I did my short. Then it's coming down here, right to the area where it should come down to. And right now, because it came down this much, let me show you what I'm referring to. Get out of here, targets. We're done with you. Stop loss, get out of here. We were my VIP group and I last night, we were playing with some Bitcoin shorts. Let's see here. So 1 hour. If we were to do, I don't want to use this. I'm going to use this. If we're to do a fib retracement from the lowest point of this level to here, we can see that we are in the golden pocket. We slightly went below the golden pocket. This is a level that we cannot break below. And we did. We broke below it here. And now possible bounce off of this level. I mean, look how beautiful that is. I mean, right there. And this is zoomed in. And look how beautiful that looks. Now, I do think that we will get a bounce here. This is a pullback, run up, pullback. Beautiful spot for it to continue up and then break this level. So matter of fact, right now, I do have a short. And if it breaks this level, then of course I will either add to my short or into the short if I don't get stopped out. My stop loss is pretty tight. I believe it's like somewhere up here. 100,436. So 100,436. So my stop loss is way up here. This is where my stop loss is. Oh, and it was 436. So nobody cares about that. All right, fine. Anyway, I'm looking for a possible bounce anytime now. Anytime now. Let's go 15-minute time frame. What do we see? And this is how you trade, guys. This is literally how you trade, where the hardest part is identifying which way do you think it might go. Notice I say think. Not that you know, but you think, and where it might. Notice I say might, not will, because nobody knows what's going to happen. So what do you think it might, what direction? Well, it broke this level, so it's going to come down. Right here we have, not that it's going to come down, but we have a higher chance of it coming down. If it's breaking it, more than likely it's like gravity. If it breaks that level, it's going to, come down until where it stops. Nobody knows. Like here, we have a support area. What you really don't want to do on a long is this level to break, because then that's saying, okay, and the short's continuing. Then we have this level too. And then of course this level. But if you were going to do a short, because right now it's kind of already too late. But if you're going to do a short, you'd want to do it once it breaks this level. You could try to front run it and do it here. It's just higher risk because of this down, this retracement or pullback, and then a run up. This would be a really nice place for it to go up. And I'm actually looking for a long now. I'm looking for a long. So let's go to a 5-minute time frame. And what you could do is you could just flip and flop. For me personally, we're still bullish. So this could be a nice long that you just scalp until it runs. And the level it would need to break is this level in order for me to do a long. 100,055. Until then, it's extremely high risk because this is called catching a falling knife. But this is basically just how you trade. This is what I teach all the time. Now, granted, this is on a 5-minute time frame. Do you want to do this on a higher time frame, much higher time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, possibly, because the lower you go, the more ups and downs you're going to get. But let me look at this one more time. I really want to see a bounce. And it would be nice, because we had all this liquidity, and then this run up took a lot of it. But it would be really nice If here we do a bounce, we break this level, and we come down, we start making higher highs and higher lows, and then attack this, and finally, moon mission. But if we break this level, not good. Now we're going to continue coming down. Possible. And then the areas that we're looking at, you know, there's all these are just levels. But the areas that we're looking at, the major one would be right around here, right around 92. This level is from the previous cycle. So that's what I'm looking at. All right. So let me look at the chats. Man, this is the longest I've ever gone without looking at the chat. That's crazy. 10 minutes. All right. So let's look at the chat. 1 second. All right. So here we do have Crypto Coin Mindset in the house. What's up, my friend? We got Dave P in the house. What's going on? Normally I do this within like 5 minutes. Today I did it in 12 minutes. Ooh. Let's see, automatic beats. Let's go. Tell your baby mamas. Yes. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you so much for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. We got Dylan. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you, man, being here. Duality Crypto in the house. We have a bullish on parade. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Very nice. We got Sen in the house. What's up, Sen? Appreciate you, man, being here. All right. Let's see here. Digital Detox says, hi, Joe. Can you please provide a Bollinger Bands analysis on SUI? Yeah, definitely. For those of you who do not know, I do not use Bollinger Bands. And I'll show you why as well. I'll show you the Bollinger Bands, and let me write a note here. Bollinger Bands. I'll show you why as well. So what I do is I've had plenty of mentors. I've had plenty of groups that I've been in, et cetera, et cetera. And what I do is I debunk trading. That's what I do. And Bollinger Bands was one of my favorite ones to debunk. And I will show you why. Let's see here. And share your insights on potential price movement. Yeah, man, definitely. Digital Detox. You got it, man. You got it. All right. So this is my thought process for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, I'm extremely tempted to go long right now, but this is safer to go long here. But I'm extremely tempted. You know what? I'm going to go long. I mean, I'm in my short right now, but I'm going to go long, and my stop loss is going to be here. So what is that? 70, 90. So it's gonna be my stop loss right. Let's do that. Let's do this. Copy this. Copy. I'm gonna probably go like 90. 90x long. I'm at 74, but let's do 90. I do not recommend 91. I do not recommend 91. Yeah, whatever. I do not recommend doing this. The stop loss, it's not even going to do a stop loss. It's just going to liquidate me. So give you a heads up. That's just kind of for my eyeballs. So right now, what time frame? Oh, that's in the 15-minute. So let's do this. Let's take this off. And I'm just gonna, see, I gotta wait now. Go to a 1 minute time frame. And we're gonna look at that in just a second. Because every little movement, since it's such high leverage, it really does count. I like doing 74. I don't think I've done 91 before. Let me go 74. Joe's getting scared. Joe's getting scared. Hey, Aaron, you are my favorite now. Aaron Crypto 80. You are my new favorites. So let's go 74. 74. Confirm. And now let's go. Now let's go. Oh, I forgot to put my money in. So now let's go. It's extremely high risk. Extremely high risk. Okay, my short 63x is plus 115. My long 74x is plus 5%. Let's go. Let's go. And my short, I have my short. I'm going to move my short stop loss lower to 99,970. That way it gets stopped out. And we'll see. We shall see if it goes anything. So just to prove what I got. And of course, we're going to do the other thing just a second. And if I get liquidated, I get liquidated. Granted, I don't recommend doing this because right now we are pretty much front running it. We're front running the break of this. It's just for giggles, a few dollars. This is my short. Here's my long. Okay, moving on. Well, let's do something more exciting. Let's do something more exciting. We'll come back to that. Go back to this. All right, so let us look. So here we were looking at, price action was right here when we were looking at this. This is ABT. These are instructions. Whenever I do these instructions, it's very precise. It's none of this by the breakout, by the retest type stuff. This is very, very precise information. Let's see, get out of here, alerts. And this was our information from here. And I'd say more than likely come down, come up. You know, if this goes, we want the alert to go off first and then look for a 4-hour kind of close. That's what this was saying. But more than likely we might come down. If we lose this level, come down, and then here's like, oh crap, what are we gonna do? So this is why we did not want to enter at that time. With that being said, let us look at SUI, USDT, and let's go MEXC. Now we are going to have our Bollinger Bands on. We never Bollinger Bands on. What was the thought process here? We were looking for this is on the daily. We were looking for the price action to come into this area. We would have a bid here and a lower bid here. This is when the price action was here. You know, it was doing this number, this number, this number. I was thinking, okay, if it comes down here, and if it breaks this trend line, we have a very high chance of getting these two entries filled, and then set your alert here so you get notified for possible next entry. Price action said, nope, we're going to the moon. And it came down, was retesting this, kind of broke below it, but fighting, came above, went all the way up here to our 4-hour, to our alert, came down, came up, retesting this beautifully, man. This is nice. And then of course, just the market came down. Now let's delete everything. 18 drawings, get out of here. Let's go to our Bollinger Bands, known as a BB, a Bollinger Bands. And let's go. All right. Bollinger Bands. So what do first we have to know what the Bollinger Bands tell us. We have to know what the Bollinger Bands tell us. They give us a range. They give us a range of highs and lows in the middle. Okay, that's good. It gives us a range. Now, let us do a moving average. Come here, moving average. Oh, I already have a moving average. Moving average. Now, I want you to pay attention to my white line. White line. Let's go, what was it, 20? Let's go 20. Come on, 20. Hey, where'd your blue line go? Your blue line is the 20 SMA. Not the 21, not the 22, the 20 SMA. Pretty genius, right? These other ones, I never tried to see what number they were or if they're EMAs. I never tried it. I just, found this one to be the 20 SMA. I was like, huh. So the Bollinger Band, it's this SMA. Okay, very well. What do the bands tell us? Well, the bands tell us that when it's really, really tight, that there's going to be a movement. Oh, awesome. Is the movement up or down? No, it just says there's going to be a movement. I know, up or down. No, that's all it tells you. Oh, okay. But when they get really, really tight, something's going to happen. Well, that doesn't help me. No, you don't get it, man. You're not listening. Like, listen, when the bands get really, really tight, something's going to happen. Okay. Hey, we got Crypto Caveman joining the show and is now my favorite. Appreciate you. So this is what I do. I debunk stuff that others use to trade. Now, here's your mentor speaking. Your mentor is telling you, not me, but your other mentor. I am your mentor's mentor. We'll just put it that way. I saw that one time and I loved it. So here we go. But Joe, my mentor says that when the price action goes to the top Bollinger Band, it comes back down. It's literally like a rubber band where it goes to it and it comes back down. Look, Joe, you see, my mentor's right. This middle line kind of acts like a magnet. Price goes away from it, gets rejected off of this band, comes to it. Oh, I see, young grasshopper. I see. Then look, Joe, it went above this. And what happened? The top band threw it back down and it went right to the magnet. Oh, yes, grasshopper. I see. This is what they teach you because this already happened. What do you mean, Joe? Well, let's do the replay button. Let's come over here. Let's just look at this. Take off the magnet tool. Let's just look at this. So your mentor tells you when the price comes up here, it's a good time to sell because price should come back down to the magnet. This is not a magnet. That's step number one. When the price comes down here and the moving average is here, this is telling you, well, then now you should long because, well, it's going to come up. And you should potentially go up there. Now, with that being said, this is your pretty much sell. And this is pretty much your buy. Because this is the magnet where the price is going to go. This is what they teach you in a nutshell. What they don't teach you is that this price action is the parent. These are the kids. The kids follow the parent. The parent walks. And this is the parent's feet. Okay. That didn't work out. And their strides are very long. The little baby's feet, well, their strides are very tiny because they're little babies. The price action moves fast. The indicator catches up to the price action. With that being said, let us analyze this. Now, the moving average is the average of the candle body close. The moving average is not a magnet. Most mentors will tell you this moving average is a magnet. It's not. It's an average of the candle body closes. Now, what, Joe, when we have the 200 SMA, more than likely it's going to get rejected and come down. This is because this is the average of the candle body closes. It doesn't mean that it will get rejected. Is this a form of support resistance? Yes. Is it a magnet? No. This is the average. It's in the name. The average of the candle body closes. Now, can the price action close above it? Yep. Sure can. The average will end up curving to where the price is at. Let me get some water real quick. 1 second. All right. Now let's continue with this lesson on Bollinger Bands. Right now, price is here. You also need other things, support, resistance, so on and so forth. But right now we're just concentrating on the Bollinger Bands. Now we're gonna play this. Whoa, wowzers. What happened here? Let's slow this bad boy down. Getting too excited over here. All right. So what do? I guess you wait. Okay, here you short. Man, if it's far away from this. Okay. So we want to short or sell. And it continues going up. Continues going up. And now it's coming down. Why is it coming down? Because of this band? Because of this magnet? No. It's coming down because it's doing what you want to do. You want to buy low and sell high. Look at the price that it went up. Look at these other candle bodies. It is exactly doing what you want to do. It went up. Let's see. It went up 102%. It cannot go up forever. But Joe, it's coming back down to the magnet. No, it's coming down because people are selling. They just made 100%. Price has to do this. Like the only thing price has to do is go up and down. It can go up all the way and it can go down all the way unless it's a rug. Now let's see what happens. Beautiful. Came down here to the golden pocket. And now the kid, the moving average, is following and catching up to the parent. The parent was walking away, said, oh, you're too far. Let me come back. And then now they're here. The price action can do whatever it wants. These bands, they react to the price action. They don't predict what the price action will do. So let me say that again in a different way. Band is here, middle line is here. If the price is up here, this band does not predict or dictate that the price has to come down. If the price is down here, the band does not dictate that it has to come up. The price in general is the master. The price, if it comes down here, guess what happens to the band? The band adjusts. If the price comes up, the band adjusts. Everything adjusts to the price action. Let me know if I explain that in a way that everybody understands. Put a 1 in the chat if that made sense. 2 in the chat if you still like Bollinger Bands. And if so, why? All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and delete this. So let me know, let me know in the chat if I explain Bollinger Bands, how they work, and everything else. If it made sense. Because feedback is extremely important to me. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is take off the Bollinger Bands because all it is noise to me. See here, Digital Detox says 1. Yeah, that made total sense. Good, man. So what I do is I explain stuff in the most simplistic way because that's how I learn. Like, don't show me. Man, I had mentors that wrecked me. Man, my mentors wrecked me, guys, because they taught me this. Joe, when the price action moves away from the magnet or the 21 SMA, they had the 21 SMA, you want to short it. because it's going to come back down to it because this is a magnet. And so it would come up here, man, it's moving far away. I short, I'm going and then I get stopped out. I'm doing futures because I want to get rich right now. And it comes up some more and then it comes down. Look, Joe, you see it came up to the magnet. And then when it moves away from the moving average or the band, you want to long it to come up here. Oh man, that's awesome. That's amazing. And I would lose because look, exhibit A, it's far away from the 21 or the 20, far away from the midline. And what happened? It continues to come down. If you were in a long here, because it's at the very edge of the band, well, look what happens. It keeps on coming down and down and down. It'll keep on coming down and this band will keep on going until this stops. However, when mentors are teaching you, so this is the difference, and I really want to be here on my camera. This is the difference between, this is the difference between mentors who have something to sell you and a mentor who has something to offer you. The mentors that have something to sell you, they will show you all this stuff. They will show you what already happened so that when they're explaining their theories or thought process, they show you, wow, look, man, it works. Came up here, came down here, came up. If I would have just shorted here and longed here, man, I'm making money left and right. This is what they show you. They show you what already happened. I show you in the moment. I show you, because this is when it matters. Oh, speaking about that, bingo, bango, bingo and a bango. Now, does this happen all the time? Do I win all the time? No, 100% don't. Bingo, bango. Man, I thought it was going to be up more than that. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So this is my long right now. Just an update real quick. This is my long right now. And this is my short right now. 1 second, it's updating. And my short, of course, is in profit, and I have my stop loss too. Does this happen all the time? No. I'm being 100% honest with you, because this can do anything it wants. It can do anything it wants. This, I'm just doing a high risk play right now. Oh, because it's here. I thought I got it in here. Never mind. Anyway, back to reality. All right. So what we're doing. Sweet. All right. So because I teach you reality, I teach you actual in the moment of the trade, this is what I do. This right here, I offer this to you. If you want this, great. Good Lord. What happened to it? If you want this, what is going on? It's not loading up. Oh man, something's wrong with my computer right now. I think it's all because that dumb DNS BS thing that I got last time. One second. Joe, what happened? I don't know. Why isn't it opening? Well, here it opens. Got it. This is what I offer, guys. It's 12 months, 1 month free. I give you exact price entries. I tell you move up a stop loss. I do all this stuff. If you're interested in this, reach out to me on Telegram, and I make it all make sense in the most simplistic way. So that's enough of that. All right. So now let's look at this. Get out of here, Bollinger Bands. Now let's see here. That makes perfect sense. Good. I don't think Bollinger Bands is much useful there. No, it's not. Fib retracements are much more useful, definitely, 100%. All right, very good. Let's see here. Sam says 1 and 2. Very nice. All right, so let's look at this. Let's get rid of my SMA. let's just look at the price action. Let's go on a 3-day. Okay, so I just put a 3-day just because I want to see more price action, more ups and downs. Okay, so right now what I do see is I see this box. See this zone. Top of the candle bodies, bottom of the candle bodies. Let's go to the daily time frame. Very nice zone. I don't want it to break this zone. If it breaks this zone, we have a very high possibility that it could come down to this level. Now, this is a fair value gap, but in my opinion, like, you can just say is an area of interest. And this is a nice area between here and here. Let's go and draw our stuff. So we'll go from here to here. It's just underneath our golden pocket between the 0.5 and the 6.8. So this will be a nice area for it to retrace to. I'm going to delete that. Now, do I think it'll come down here? Not really, unless it breaks this level. And so it's all of this is just level by level. That's all this is. So let's go right here and let's see what we can see. Right now, we are looking on the larger time frame, the daily. Now let's go to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, we can see that we had really nice support resistance. It came above it. It's all right. And it had a little zone right here, broke below, went up. Okay. So this would be an area of interest for the market makers. All of this, because it's just a huge pump. And the market makers came back and took it. They don't have to take it, but they did take it. They were being very, very greedy. They didn't have to. This should have been enough for them. But coming down here would have been better, getting some more. But they literally took 100% of this. All right. Now, does that mean that they can't come back down for this? Yeah, sure, they can do whatever they want. But let us look at the current price action. So what I do is I always look at the structure. I always look at the momentum, the strength of the move. What do I mean by that? Well, let's investigate. And just to let you know, guys, I'm so happy you're here. I am so happy to be a part of your crypto journey. I'm not like the other guys out there that are only interested in making you a member. I can't give you my secrets because you need to be a member. Nah. You have questions, ask me. I am your private mentor. Instead of paying somebody $99 an hour, ask me the questions. I will give you the answers. You don't have to join my group. I will give you the answers. You want chart setups? Give me charts. I will give you setups, not financial advice. I will make you money without you having to be in my group. I want everybody to succeed, period. All right. I have to get that out there because there's a lot of times where people's like, "Oh, you're not going to tell me unless I join your group." No, man. You don't have to join my group. That's me offering it to you. If you want to learn faster, if you want to make more money, not financial advice, then join the group. If you're cool with getting the information here to see if I know what I'm doing first, which in my opinion is so smart. And then you're like, wow, like this dude knows what he's talking about. He's not just telling me something that he's reading from a website. This is true experience. Then you join the group. I think that's a brilliant plan. And it is what it is. All right, moving on. All right. So looking at this 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time. So what do I see? I see price went up, down, went up, reached this level, came down, broke this level. Okay. Nice market structure, nice movements. We're having higher highs, higher lows. This I don't care for too much. I would like to see it come up, down, then up, break this level, then break that level. But that's okay. Down, up, broke this level, then broke this level. So pretty much this, but just in reverse going up. It came down, up, down. Okay. Let's see here. Going down the list. Let's go in here. Broke this. Came all the way down. And then, so what it's doing is it's tricking people. Because if you're shorting and longing, flipping and flopping, right now this looks bullish. At this moment, this looks bullish. And came down, still bullish. Now we're changing this. Now we're changing the trend. Before, we have a high, the macro, the bigger picture. We have a high, higher high, higher high, higher high, low, higher low. We'll count this one, higher low, and higher low. So right now we're in an uptrend. So this, no matter all the ups and downs, we're still in an uptrend until it breaks a high. That's a continuation. Until it breaks a low, then it's a possible reversal. And let me draw this out. I'm very visual. High, 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 high. Once a price action breaks above this, continuation. You know, we're waiting for the continuations. This is saying we're doing good. Once it breaks the low, then this is a possible reversal. Here's our low, our low, our low. So far, nothing's crossed the low. Nothing's crossed the low. We have this low. And now, price came down, came up. It didn't break this, but that's fine. It doesn't have to break it all the time. This is what's called internal structure. All these ups and downs. The external structure are the major pivots, the major ups and downs. Now, if price came here, came down, broke this level. Warning, this is not saying that we're going down. They're just saying, warning, we might start going down. Now we don't want to break this level. Coming up, we need to break this level to break this level. Came up, nope. Came up, broke this level, good. Broke this level, good. Broke this level, good. And then now we break this bottom. Now this is all internal. These are all the ups and downs. The major pivot is this one. This is the one furthest away. And we break this level, watch out. Hopefully we don't break this level. If we break this level, it's pretty sure we're gonna start going down, changing the trend. Then comes down here, beautiful retest, comes up. It's not breaking this level. It needs to do this, break this level, come down, break this level, in order for the continuation of, okay, we just had a little bit of a reset here. We're breaking the level. We're continuing the higher highs and the higher lows now. However, because we're looking at the macro, you know, this is the bigger picture. This would be, you know, the bigger picture, higher lows. Now, we broke this level. Watch out. Watch out. Here's a level that needs to break in order for us to get bullish again or start the bullish thinking. We don't. Here's a level it needs to break for a short. Here it needs to break for a long, and not doing good. So this is the thought process. And this thought process, just to break it down, is simply showing the trend. I'm not using fancy names. I'm not saying SFP, swing failure pattern, you know, long wick reversals. I'm not using any of those terms. Very simple, basic, you know, bare bones instructions here. If it breaks the high, it's good for continuation. If it breaks the low, it's a possible reversal. This could be a fake out known as a bear trap. Now, granted, do I know all these fancy words, terminologies, etc.? Yes, of course. I've been trading for a while. Do I say them all the time? No. Why? I want to keep trading simple. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Period. So now, with all this being said, Joe, can you just show me how to make money? I know. Hold on. Let me get rid of all this junk. All right. I know. You want to make money? Let's go. So we had this nice dump. So we had this, you know, it broke this level, broke this level, broke this level. Now it's in the area of a possible reversal. Why would I say that? Well, it's bounced from here, going up. It's bounced from here, going up. It's bounced from here, going up. Same thing here. Could it be here again? Chance of saying probably, yeah. You have a much greater chance of it going up than going down. Now, how will I know that it's going to go down? Well, you don't until we have more data. The data that we need is if it breaks this zone. So this candle body to this wick. This is our danger zone. This is our danger zone. If the price comes into here and does a retest, so if the price does this, let's say price came down, and I'm always looking to the left where the candle body closes, because everything is support resistance. And I have videos, guys. I have videos in my group, of course, but these videos, they have your time in mind, because your time is extremely valuable. I'm not going to give you like my mentors, plural, did, where they made me watch all their videos that were 12, 14, 18 minutes long, and they only had 3 minutes worth of content. My videos, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. On average, about 4 minutes. See here, Joe, can't you just give me money? Hey man, I got $14, guys, come on. I got $14. For those of you who don't know, that's one of my famous sayings is I got $14, man. I got no money. I eat ramen. I tell you what though, these Bitcoin trades, I'm gonna be eating some steak. All right, here we go. So one thing, like so many YouTubers, they love talking about their money. Now, and I get it too. Like if I tell you that I'm trading with 100,000, which I'm not. If I tell you that I'm trading with 100,000, it gives me more credibility. Wow, you're trading with a lot of money. Like you must know what you're doing. And then you join my group because you see that I have $100,000. Now, how did I get that $100,000? Do I have a group? There's a pretty good chance I got it because of my group. So just be careful when you're watching people that have groups. Do I have a group? Yes, of course. But what I'm trying to mention is that all these people that flash how much money they have or how much big their trades are or whatever, how are they getting that money? Is it a constant, inflow of money that they can just trade as if it goes to zero, it doesn't matter because next month they're getting money again, or is it truly skill? I show you skill. Moving on. All right. So what if the price breaks below this level, comes down to around here? And I'm very transparent too, extremely transparent. Then it comes up to, let's say, the bottom of these wicks, which go perfectly with the bottom of this candle body close, and also these wicks. So whenever I'm doing this, this is never, this looks pretty cool here. This is purely strategic. Then it comes down, and then it does a bearish retest and breaks this level. This is when I short. This is much safer. Could I short here or the break of this? Yeah, sure, I could. But I'd have to be babysitting it. I'd have to be moving my stop loss to make sure I'm in profit. Speaking about that, am I in profit? Let's see here. Ooh, my long, I'm down. I'm down 23%. I'm down 20%. I'm gonna close my long. Should I close my long? Hold on. Those are my emotions talking. Hold on 1 minute. Down 10% now. My short, I'm up 126%. Hold on. Let me think on this one real quick. Down, up, down. It broke this level. Not good. Up. No, in order for me to do a long, it has to break this. I'm closing my long. My long, I lost 16, 13, 10%. I don't know. Let me see. My long, I lost 12%. Not bad. So for my long, I would have to, so I closed it, I lost. For my long, I would need to break this level to be safer. Because it broke this level right now. And now it's telling me, okay, the next level is this one. Is it gonna break this? Is it gonna bounce on this? Is it going to, just continue coming down? It's not looking strong. It was when it broke this level. But now it's coming down. And here was an opportunity for it to come up and break this level. This was the perfect opportunity. Okay, fine, you gotta retrace. Now come up, break this. You didn't break this, okay, more than likely continue down. And right now we're still never done. Okay, moving on. Oh, and just to give you all a heads up, normally I don't take this long on a chart. But since this is the only one that we have, this is the only one we're doing, and I'm giving you a lot of information. Give you a heads up. All right, let's see here. Automatic Beat says, I average about 2 minutes. So you're doing good. Don't want to know what that's about. Let's see here. All you need is $14. That's right. That's all you need, $14. Let's see. LMAO. Joe is giving out money. No, I got 14, man. I got to pick up cans. That's what I got to do. Let it ride. Let's go. Nah, solid. Getting in a better entry. All right, let's see here. I was trying to front run it, but it didn't work. All right. And sometimes it doesn't. So if it does this, I would short. Right now, looking at this, it is definitely not looking strong. Definitely. Not for a long on this. But we're in the zone of a possible bounce. So for me personally, see, but right now this one is not really mimicking Bitcoin, but it's not doing good while Bitcoin's not doing good. There's a lot of other coins that, man, as soon as Bitcoin sneezes, I mean, it just dumps. Looking at this one, let's look at it from a long position. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. For a long position, so here's a really nice pivot. This zone right here looks very, very weak. Very little candle bodies and wicks. So that's another thing I'm looking at. I'm looking at the candle bodies, the size of them, looking at wicks. I'm looking at the momentum. How is the movement? Here we became really, really weak. It wasn't even a fight. This is just like, never mind. Boop, come down. What is the price range tool? Tell me from here to here, 20%. I'm gonna have to do it in order to be safe. So everybody, different types of trader. Are you a safe trader? Are you an aggressive trader? Are you a trader that's like, you know what, let's just go. Let's go. I hate doing this. So let me do 2 zones. So here's one zone. Joe, you got nothing but boxes on your chart. I know. Well, let me do it like this. Well, let's go to this. Let's go here. So bring this up. Okay, this one. Bang it tool, get out. That's there. This. Okay, perfect. So with these 2 boxes, I actually created 3 zones. One, we have a zone right here. You can see that the price kind of broke out, but came back, rejection, 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 support, support, support. So we have this zone, very tiny zone. Then we have this larger zone where it came down, came up, finally did break out, came down, came up, stopped, stopped. And here it also stopped on this zone. And then inside this is our tiny little zone that the price action kind of came through. Now, in order for me to enter this trade, I would have to do, depending on your risk management, risk tolerance, the first level would have to be the break of this. I don't want this very weak level to be my support. I want this level where it came down here, it stopped. Came down here, it stopped. So this is a nice support level. So in order for me to enter this trade, price action, again, this is the safest entry. More than likely, we'll do this. Nobody knows. So I would have to have the 4-hour candle close above this level. And then once it breaks this, I would add. I'm always scaling into my trades. See, Automatic Beat says, Toshi did some big moves this week and sold off. Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't in that one, but yeah, I saw that. Take profits, guys. You have to. You have to take profits. Then, this would be the safer bet. If you want to be more aggressive, then you could wait for it to, if it does come up, I would say that this would be a nice area for a pivot, for it to come down and then come up and then come down and come up. And then what you could do is you could add here for your long. And then if you wanted to, you could have a stop loss. Now for me, but I'm not gonna lie, like I thought already that we would have our ups already, but we're still having our downs, and I'm not liking it. Not liking it. But for me personally, I'm just entering because I know the market's gonna take off. It's just when it's gonna take off. And that's just a matter of time. And it's gonna surprise everybody because the market's gonna be looking like crap, or the market's gonna be coming down, and then out of nowhere, no clue, no divergence, no nothing, it just, well, except for these mentors that have groups that they want to sell you, those look guys, look on the 17-minute time frame, there was a bullish divergence. Guys, on the 2-minute time frame, there was bullish divergence. On the 17-hour and 30-minute and 42-second time frame, there was bullish divergence. Man, get out of here. Get out of here with all that nonsense. Just picking up random time frames, just looking until you find something. Get out of here, man, with all that trash. And that's because they're trying to sell you on their system, which is baloney. Anyway, let's see here. So if you were trying to do aggressive, I would like to see it come down, not this far down. How about this far down? I would like to see it come down to about here, and then come up, break the level. You can enter the trade, but just know that we could still be in this downtrend. This is what I teach. Here is a high, price needs to break. We don't want to enter until it breaks that high for a long. Here is a high, price needs to break. We don't want to enter until it breaks this long. Then these are all just like the little movements, but still, you could still use these as long as they're not close to each other. So here's a high. Now, granted, it's much better. So here's the important thing. When you have a pivot, this is stronger than this because this is a major pivot. The price action was going up and everything stopped to change direction. Then this is just internal structure. Then it cannot cross this level. Then it comes up, a little level. This is when it stopped. This is much stronger than all of these little levels because these are continuations. Coming down, up, continuing the lower, coming up, continuing the lower. But this right here, very strong. So hopefully this makes sense. Let's see here. Sam, I see your thoughts. Just a second. Then let's see here. So then we need to break this in order for us to long. Then we have this trash. This is trash. I don't like this. Came up, down, up, down, up, down. This is nothing. This is nothing but noise. Would I enter on this noise? Nope. I'd enter on this. Now here, all these are levels. So before this, I would enter here and then here. So I do hope all this makes sense. Joe, how do I make money? Okay. Last thing right here. What you want to do, not financial advice, is set an alert at 4.5380. And you click on this and you actually set the alert by clicking on the little clock. And then you just create it, or you're going to add a name to it. All right. So now we are alerted. Do not enter. Do not enter until the 4-hour candle closes above this. Even though we're on the 1 hour time frame. 4 hour. 4 hour. And then your alert goes off. It notifies you of this one. And you're like, okay, let me add to my entry. That's how you do that. So I know that was a very long, but very detailed information on my thought process when it comes to this. So we're gonna do this very last one, and this is gonna be very fast. MAV, USDT, MEXC, Maverick. It's a 64 million market cap, and we're gonna look at this. Daily time frame, okay? Very small market cap, so these do move faster up or down. So just to let you know, nice. I love this. This is great market structure. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I love this. And that's what you want to see. And then of course it can only go up for so long. It's creating all this liquidity. And then it takes it. And then it takes it. And then it takes it. So that, I mean, that's nice. It's nice and healthy. Now, let's come over here. It's coming down, okay? Let's see here. How big is this zone from here to here? 90%. I was guessing 100. That'll work. Let's do our magnet tool. Let's go to our, of course, y'all can't see it. Whenever I click on my favorites, they light up here. So I click on this one, it lights up right here. So I want to do this level. And on this level, what I'm looking for is more touches. Kind of body closes, kind of body closes, kind of body closes, kind of body closes, and almost away. All right. So I want to do this level as well. Possible. This level's better because we have kind of stops, kind of stops, kind of stops, kind of stops. Make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. All right. Now, this, in order for us to enter, this is on the daily time frame. Let's do this as well. So right now it just broke below our lowest level. Well, this is our lowest level, but still, we'll use this. Well, no, let's use this. No, I don't like it. So for me, I like using candle body closes, and I want this level. Now, there's no right or wrong way of doing this, in my opinion. This is all subjective. But for this one, I'm using this one. And the excuse I'm going to use is this is more current, closer to the current price than this. But that's just an excuse. That's just a reason. Like I just want this one. All right, moving on. Reality Crypto says, I thought you mentioned in previous videos that small candles are not good, especially with small market caps. I don't know what you're referring to. That small candles are not good. They're not good on any market cap. Right now, when I said that it looks good, is that what you're referring to? Even though the candles are small, I'm looking at the overall picture. That's what I'm looking at. I haven't gone into the actual candles yet. So right now, like, this looks good. The overall structure, up, down, up, down, up. This is what I'm referring to. But as far as like the candles themselves, like now we have to, and they look small because I have it like this. But if I extend this And then I see the size of each candle. What's the size of each candle? Let's go from the bottom to the top, 28%. See how it's different now? And then let's see this little baby candle, 5%. I mean, that's good, 5%. But because I had it like this, they look different. So let's get this out. Good question though. I think that's what you're referring to. I'm not sure. Right. So coming over here. Now we're kind of zooming in. See, yes, that's what you're referring to. Okay, good. Good question too. Very good question. All right, let's see here. Looking at this, we have a really nice zone. So this could be a range. And this is why I'm always doing boxes, because I'm always looking at ranges. I'm always looking at boxes. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So this would be our range high, our range low, and our mid range. Now, granted, yes, we do have this that broke out, but we have more touches here. So I'm not including this. Now the price is coming down. This would have been, in my opinion, a really nice buy zone. This right here. Now, granted, even though I know it broke below it, this is what I would have used as a buy zone, because we had a sell to buy. This did not come and tap into this area, which is this right here is actually, so we have a few things here. There's on the daily camera. Let me break it down for you. Oh, let me make my mind tool. So this right here is what's known as an order block. And this right here, because we have a sell to buy. This right here is what's known as a fair value gap. Now, even though I know these words and I know all this stuff, this to me, if we just simplify it, we had this really nice run up. Because it's a low market cap coin, I know this run up is a pretty decent number. About 55%. So it would only be wise or healthy for the price action if the price action came down to about here. However, it didn't. The buyer stepped in and continued the price going up and higher. So for me, I would like to see this, the price action come down here. Now, as the price action is moving further and further away, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It keeps on coming up. Again, these small market caps, they can move very fast, up or down, very fast. Now, because it moved this distance, now I'm looking for possible, I don't want to go this big. I want to say, I might have to. I'm looking for a possible retracement to here. Now, if we get our fib retracement tool, magnet tool 1, from the lowest point to the highest point, we're pretty much right around the golden pocket area. And all this is just, where does it look like it might retrace to? And here we have support, 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 resistance. It's all the same thing, depending on which way you're going. We have a level here and a level here. The candle body stopped. They were going up, it stopped. This is strong. Then it came down and it stopped. Candle bodies. Price went up. I'm expecting it to come down to at least this before continuing the up. It came down, just barely the wick. Then it did this, a lower high. Uh-oh, watch out. We might start a downtrend. We don't know. Breaks this low. Oh crap. We are probably starting a downtrend. Comes down all the way down here and comes up. This is our next high. Yep, we're in a downtrend. We never know until it happens. The only thing we can do is kind of be like, we might start it, because this one, okay, fine. It made a lower high, but when it came down, this now should have been a higher low to break this high, to break this high. So now it's a continuation of the uptrend. There has to be retracements, and seeing a retracement is healthy. But what happens after the retracement is what we need to pay attention to. Is it going to break the high to break this other high? Or is it going to break the low? If it breaks the low, watch out. Coming down. So with all that being said, would I enter this trade? No. Why? Well, came down, up, needs to break this level. Came down, here's a level. It's very weak. Didn't create a pivot. It just went sideways. Now, could you buy here so that you can brag to everybody on Twitter that you bought the bottom? Sure. But we don't do that here. We don't get lucky. We base our trades off of skill. Could you buy right now? Sure. But you really wanted to brag about this. What is it, like 100%? Let's find out. Well, where the current price is at, 50%. You'd have to wait 50% in order for you to possibly enter. Right now it's too dangerous because, and the reason it's dangerous, let me just illustrate this before we go. We have a high. We have a high. We have a high and it broke it, which is good, but then it broke the low. Not good. Then we have a high. So these circles represent entries. You know, if it breaks its level, you enter. Then this is nothing. So what could happen is it does this. And this. And this. So the question is, how long do you want to hold this coin? Or would you rather just set an alert up here? Your alert goes off. You see the 4-hour candle closed above this level. You enter the trade. Now you make money. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. Make sure to tune in every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I show you the reality of trading. I show you my experience of trading. I do not regurgitate something a mentor taught me. I do not regurgitate something a website that I read from. I show you true, actual trading. That's what you want. I don't show you stuff after the fact. I don't say, yes, I would have entered along here because, and then look for reasons. Oh, I forgot. I didn't even have my indicators on. I don't use this stuff. I trade based off of this. Now, could you use indicators? Sure. Do I use them? From time to time. But I mainly use them. It's good to know how they work so that I know how others are going to trade. But I forgot about this. But this is what I do every day, guys. Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I also do other streams. So I go on Piper Academy from Monday to Friday at 4. Hopefully my voice will get better. And then later on tonight at 11, Markets After Dark on Piper Academy. I'm going to be one of their guests on there. And my main goal is to teach people how to trade without getting bamboozled. You get bamboozled by all these guys that have Rolexes and fancy houses and fancy cars, and they show you how they're winning. The only reason they have all that stuff is because of their members. That's it. Not because of the trading, because their trading is absolute garbage. If anybody wants to challenge me on trading, I'm up for it. I'm not afraid. Could I lose? Sure. That's part of the game. But I'm not afraid. You go to any of these mentors and you ask them, hey, can we do a challenge? Can we do? They will ban you. They will block you. They will remove you because they know they are trash. And they are only making money because, well, the members. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Joe really does care, man. He will go the distance. Yes. Thank you, Edgar. Appreciate you. Awesome stream. Thank you. See here. Did you pick that level to get in because of several touch points? What level? Here? Yeah. So the main thing is levels, man. Like here we have, it came down. It came down and it stopped. Came down and stopped. Then it broke through. So this right here is my main level. This actually is my main zone because it came down, it stopped, and it did this number. But yes, this is the reason why I chose this. And it stopped here too. So this is very strong resistance. So if the price can break above it, that's good because now this very strong resistance is now very strong support. Reality Crypto says, thank you, Joe. Love your honesty and explanation. Thank you, my friend. You see, he picks his entry when it breaks the previous high. That's right. Because the previous high is a resistance. Exactly right. See, there were previous highs before that one too. Yeah, so it's just lower. You know, I could wait till this one, but that's like another 30% that I have to wait. This would be a little bit higher risk because we had these that stopped. So we could enter, comes up here, stop, come down, but because it's strong support, hopefully the momentum carries, and then now we break up. See, you're the hardest working trader. Sometimes. Digital Detox says, wonderful explanations. Thank you. Yeah, man. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. All right, guys. That's all I got. I do thank you very much. Time to drink some water. Good Lord. Throat. All right. Take care, guys. And as always, not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. Let's do it. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. See ya.
Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're gonna make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you soon. Take care.